Hi, and howdy, and welcome back to more Black Ops camos. I know, who would have guessed? Uh, yeah, it's been a bit of a busy week. We got a semi-large category this time, so let's get into it. All right. So first on the chopping block is the what is this thing called? SWAT 556. Uh, it's a burst. I don't I don't know what else I can talk about this. It's a burst weapon. I'm not too much of a fan of burst weapons. It's got the whole one burst potential in core, which is kind of cool. I mean, all three bullets hit, you get a kill. You know, it seems pretty simple. Uh, which is good for obviously regular kills and all that. But in this game, well, you're not really going for regular kills when it comes to masteries. You want headshots, and a two-bullet burst does not kill to the head because how fucked the headshot multiplier is in this game. So yeah, it's a little lackluster in core. Now, of course, everything in hardcore is good. Should you check out that tracking on that butterfly though? Yeah, no, that's real gamer moments right there. And then, sorry, I'm as distracted as I was when I was tracking that butterfly. Yeah, the strength of it in core is it doesn't really have a strength, honestly. If you really want to be efficient with it, you'd switch it to single fire and you tap like that. it's not it's not rocket science. It's pretty simple actually. It is literally just tap. It's a tap fire machine, and you're more than likely gonna one shot. You're gonna aim for the head because you're going for challenges, and something I picked up a lot more doing these than anything else, other than I need to fix my fucking aim. What the hell is that? Um, is the fact that the sight really does make or break a weapon. Now, it I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before, but I really don't like the look of hollows. I think it is by far my least favorite sight picture in any video game. I will always choose the red dot over the sight picture. However, I would always choose the red dot for the sight picture. However, uh, the hollows in this game have 1.5 multipliers. So I said, fuck it, I'd give it a try. Now, that first one you saw me using, did not enjoy. This one, with this neat little, I think this is a 4-piece. I don't know. This one in particular, I really liked, and after I win with it, obviously getting a few kills to change the reticle. Hi, this is editing Vein here, and I just want to butt in real quick to ask, what the fuck was that? I'm gonna roll that back real quick. What the? I I don't even know if that's a hit register thing or if that was an internet thing. That just looked goofy as fuck. I don't know how the hell I missed all that. What is wrong with this game sometimes? Alright, anyway, back to the video. It really meshed with me. And, meshed with me so well that even my fucking stick drift couldn't stop me. Yeah, that's been happening more recently. I really hope this thing isn't breaking. I use a scuffed controller for anybody, interested in that, but good lord, this thing was expensive, and I do not want to buy another one. 'Tis the life of a Call of Duty player, I guess, right? Fucking mashing those sticks constantly. But anyway, reticles make or break. Well, optics, I should say, should make or break a gun, and they really do. I highly encourage you to find something that works with you and to stick with it, even if it takes a little bit of a learning curve. Because as much as I don't like hollows, I think this one is very, very clean. And I think this becomes practically my default on a lot of the coming guns even in general, because I think even when I was doing ARs, I was going through this. Oh, that's another thing. So, a special challenge of the 5.5.6 is ectoplasm, which is 50 eliminations with a 4 times higher magnification. The the SWAT doesn't get a 4 times magnification. Not for a long time. I think it's like 36 you unlock one by default. So, instead of doing this one first, like how I did, I very highly suggest you go do the Sarkov, which is the second marksman you unlock, because that one you get a 4 times scope on, I think, level 10, which obviously you're going to get sooner. So then you can loop back around and do this ectoplasm bullshit. Yeah, so it's just mostly kills, and then the same thing with its second one, which is lumberjack, combat, and enforcer, specialty, whatever the fuck. Not that bad. It is literally just get 50 kills. Very simple. Very simple gun, very simple challenges. The only difficult part is probably that 4 times optic. And if you're like me, where you use the 4 times, but forgot to put the specialty on, so now you gotta go back through and get those 50 kills. But yeah, I was having a hard time, alright? But hey, gold. Ain't that just sweet? Yeah, probably the most okay gun of the entire roster. I don't hate it, I don't love it, it is just kinda there. However, unlike just kinda being there, the Sarkov has gotta be probably my favorite. It is incredibly fun to use and incredibly effective too. So, a fun fact about Sarkov: you will one-shot headshot in core, which one leads to gameplay variety. Hey, that's nice for me, right? And two leads just getting easier headshots because you have more survivability. And while everybody else has to put 2 to 3 bullets in you, it only takes 1. And when you get flinched like that, yeah, it's pretty simple. And I think I got this the fastest out of any gun I've done so far, now that I'm thinking about it. This thing took me only a couple of games, purely because I was getting like 20 plus headshots, because this thing rewards headshot accuracy. And if you're in core, well, you're getting that anyway. And on top of that, it's a decent fire rate, so even if you do miss the headshot, yeah, you still get the kill credit. Oh, and yeah, I don't know why this particular game I had a mean streak going, and that guy not dying to my execution kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I don't want to know what party I just broke up, but I'm glad I did it. That was... Anyway, weird tangent aside. Streaks are also really weirdly effective on this thing. I don't know if it has something to do with like the fire rate or the TTK or God knows, but this thing is very good on just putting a lot of people down very quickly, and I was definitely enjoying it, even though it didn't always lead to me winning. But yeah, overall, incredibly solid gun, powerhouse of damage. Really, I'm honestly curious to see how this thing stacks us up and stuff in Warzone. Cause I mean the DM10, which we'll get to in a little bit, is very strong in Warzone. Well, semi-strong in Warzone. And when I'm able to go on streaks like this, it makes me wonder what I could do in the Warzone. Nope. Except that last part. Don't pay attention to the last part. I swear. I swear I'm good at the game. Oh yeah, some special challenges. Sarkov needs long shots. And this is pretty accurate to how usually that goes. It's not the most exciting thing. Oh no. Sorry about that. Anywho, yeah, slight mishaps aside, long shots are annoying as hell, and the other one is just combat special or strategist. Yeah, strategist specialty, and yeah, incredibly simple, not hard at all. It I don't think the game likes when I do very well though, because then it gives me very horrifying imagery like this. All joking aside, though, I highly encourage anybody to do this rifle in particular. Even if you aren't doing mastery, at least get this thing gold. It is very fun to use. It is extremely effective, and it makes you question what the fuck even was that first one you used. Oh well, you'd be doing this one first if you did it correctly, like how I suggested. But yeah, it makes you wonder, like, what the fuck even are the other ones? Because this one, or this is where they should have stopped. The shit's peak. All right, gold Sarkov, yay, very pretty, very and I don't like bullpups too. It's funny too, because I usually hate bullpups, but anyway, AEK, it was good. We will now take a brief intermission from this camo grind to bring you a break. Yeah, so at this point I had been driving myself crazy with camo grinds, and at certain points of doing these, you do stress yourself out trying to make sure you get a certain amount of, I guess, progress done in a match, and I definitely needed a break. Now I still wanted to play because, well, it borders on addiction at this point, but my good friend Dinglefart, yep, we're gonna go with that, had an idea, a friendly competition of, well, to be frank, he saw a calling card on TikTok, and he was like, "Oh, that looks nice. How do we unlock it?" So after some brief research, we discovered that it was a Dark Ops challenge, actually, named A Hard Breakup. And uh, during our research, we decided that we should make this a competition. So I took a very small break of trying to grind the AEK. Um, it's just 7 executions in one match. Doesn't sound hard on paper. In practice, it felt nearly fucking impossible. It took us a few hours. Uh, yeah, I think the footage speaks for itself. Well, that was strange. Now, before I was so rudely interrupted, the AEK. Well, AEK 973. If you want to use his government name. This thing used to be really strong. And I say used to, because honestly I don't know how it fares anymore. There was people that, swore by this gun. And, to some extent, I believe it. This thing is very fast. And I think that's probably why they got the esteem it got. I don't really know about the burst because I don't know. Whenever I'm thinking of camo grinding, I'm always thinking of core or hardcore instead of core. At this point, it is fucking core to me. Honestly, I play it too much, but yeah, it's a very fast firing marksman rifle. I mean, it's the AK variant. Shit slaps. Who would have guessed? um, yeah, also can get triple collaterals through teammates. It's kind of impressive, right? I don't know, is it? I don't fucking know. I kind of feel bad doming my teammate, but still, it's a cool clip. um, but yeah, it's a fast little thing. It's not the greatest, or at least I don't think so. It could be because I mean it was an AK variant, and I wanted to use an AK sight. So maybe I had a harder time instead of using my default like how I should have. But I had to go for the aesthetic, alright? The aesthetic is all that matters. And I mean, fucking Red Tiger happens anyway, right? Oh yeah, I should probably talk about the special challenges. Yeah, 2 kills without reloading. Fucking no-brainer. I'm getting multis just by tap firing this little piece of shit. And then 50 eliminations with the 4 times or higher. Not difficult at all. Breeze through it pretty easily. And there's gold. it's as simple as it comes. Yes, it's effective little piece of shit, but it's a piece of shit. I don't know what else to tell you. It's good, but honestly not my favorite at this point. Oh, and another thing too. I didn't even put 5 attachments on this. It like weirdly didn't need them. I don't know what that was about. Next is probably one of the strongest things in this game. Period. The DM10. It is very effective in general, honestly, because this thing is strong in Warzone. This thing is strong in fucking regular multiplayer. It's just a neat little bundle, honestly. It's it was definitely one of the easier ones to get, even though I was murdering teammates along the way and hanging them. I don't know what that was about. I'm not gonna question it though. Oh, also, this thing needs long shots too, so put a high-powered scope on that bitch and just kind of lay on your stomach for a little bit. Yeah, that's one of the special challenges. That skin looks like ass anyway. Oh, and then the other one is 50 eliminations with a suppressor, which I always have equipped. So it's not difficult at all. It's actually quite fun. This thing's very effective. Effective, that's all I could fucking describe these guns at. It's as if I'm pointing them and shooting. You know, it's a fucking marksman rifle, that's the point. Hey, but quad feed. Oh, and this Mellow Bloom camo is actually very nice looking. I like the way this thing kind of wraps around the gun. But yeah, gold. Cool. Fucking, I don't know. I like the way this thing looks. It's very nice, very clean, very chunky right at the end, purely because of that suppressor. It was fun to use, and now is the diamond portion, which wasn't too bad this time around, honestly. I actually quite enjoyed doing a lot of these, mostly because it felt like the people I was fighting got stupider. I don't know how that happened. Especially with what my SPMM should be right now. It was an interesting ride, to say the least. Also, because these irons, a lot of these irons are pretty nice too. Like a lot of it don't. If you're not going for headshots and you don't care about accuracy, I would highly suggest use the irons on these. They're kind of clean. And there's diamond for the SWAT. It's not bad looking. I do wish they kind of did the whole camo over the bullet thing again. I don't know. Maybe it's just me that like that. Next is the Sarkov. Again, highly encourage you to use this thing, purely because it's just kind of fun. one of the better marksmen. And yeah, it's fucking strong. I don't know how many other times I can say it. This thing fucks really, really well. And there's another diamond camo. How sweet. I don't know why I'm in a mine for this one. And then the AEK, which, after using the burst on it more, yeah, I gotta say this thing warranted the unstoppable nature. I believe it got nerfed, but yeah, it still slaps, which it's purely through its rate of fire. I think that's why this thing is so strong. So I don't think it hits any harder. But hey, diamond, something 3-kill streaks. Yeah. I don't know why I'm in a mine again. Why was I in a fucking mine? And last but certainly not least, the DM10. Which, yeah, is a neat little gun. Definitely gonna be using this in Warzone. Mostly because it just kind of reminds me of a big tube. I don't know. I like the way this thing looks a lot. Sarkov is definitely my favorite, but this thing looks probably the best. And it is now diamond, so it looks even better. Ain't that just fucking swell? Yeah, so that is all Marksman's diamond. That was pretty fun, actually. It's not as strenuous as the other ones that I was doing. It was definitely a little lower on the rung of difficulty. Mostly because, I mean, it's a marksman. Most of the challenges here are headshots, so you're intended to aim for specific parts of the body. It's precision, you know? And if there's one thing I'm good at, it's fucking precision. But not the English lexicon. That's an entirely different story. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about at this point. It's late. This is supposed to go out God knows how many hours ago. I have been in my room contemplating if I should even record this, because it sounds like there's a fucking SWAT team outside my house. It's been everything fucking today. It's so many fucking distractions and all this shit. But I'm gonna push through it. I'm gonna see if I can get this out. At most maybe Sunday morning, so hopefully it'll be around then. I don't know. I hope I don't work tomorrow. Which is being recorded on a Saturday, like how it's supposed to. Except that, obviously, if this comes out a little jumbled, it's probably because I had to cut around a lot. Not my fault. Kind of my fault. I should be recording this shit at night. But then I can't be loud and bombastic like how I usually am. Anyway. If you like whatever the fuck this was, I don't know. Please do consider liking and subscribing and all that funny YouTube stuff. Also, feel free to check out my Twitter, since somehow, apparently all of my followers were fucking bots and got deleted. I don't know. Maybe that's just a display error or something. I don't know. It looks funny now. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you in whatever the fuck I make next. It's probably going to be another camo grind video, because that is all I've been doing. It's all I have time for. Alright, bye.